Hi, I'm Richard Lassiter, CEO and founder of RL Performance. I'm an executive coach and leadership consultant. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to take care of your well-being while working from home. There's simply no precedent for the current situation we find ourselves working in. The COVID-19 pandemic is changing the way we work on a daily basis, both with our teams and individually. Working from home can be seen, at least initially, to have some advantages. Firstly, you're not travelling for work, so there's no wasted time on planes or long journeys to and from the airport to the office. Plus, you and those whom you work with aren't jet-lagged or worn out. Secondly, with no travel, time is freed up in your diary to organise and accept more invites to meetings. Thirdly, there's less distraction, no office conversations to block out, no colleagues coming up to your desk to ask for a couple of minutes of your time. There's even no stress in the endless battle to find a spare meeting room. Taking some of these distractions away can actually be a positive thing. Over a longer period of time, however, there are a number of disadvantages that can have a detrimental effect on your well-being. Little or no exercise, even that 5 minutes from the train station or the bus stop to and from work, ducking out to grab a coffee or the place you normally go for lunch, all of those things have stopped. A lack of contact with your colleagues other than what you can hear or see on an audio or video call, which really isn't that much. A feeling that you have less reasons to reject meeting invites. You're always at home, so you should be available, right? A sense of guilt if you step away from your computer for just a moment and a colleague messages you asking for something. What possible excuse could you have for not being available? No chance to disconnect and refocus between meetings, even just the simple act of walking from one meeting room to another, because they're all virtual now. Before you know it, you're in back-to-back meetings all day long, perhaps only getting up over the course of a day simply for the bare essentials. Pretty quickly, this is going to leave you feeling tired or worn out. You want a break, but don't want to let others down. Wishing for a holiday, but not wanting to take time off if you can't go anywhere nice to relax and unwind. None of these feelings are going to help you feel motivated and engaged at your job, and understandably, it's going to affect your performance. It's therefore of critical importance that you proactively introduce measures and habits that are actually going to improve your well-being. So, here are my tips for looking after your well-being during lockdown. Communicate to your manager, team, and wider colleagues about the changes you're making. This comes first because if you don't explain what you're doing and why you're doing it, then they won't understand. In the case of your manager, give examples about how the relentless meetings have made you feel. Tell them about your suggestions to improve well-being and ask them to support you. If you manage a team or are simply part of one, put remote working well-being on the agenda for discussion and see how other people are feeling. It might just take your comments to give others the confidence to say that they've been feeling the same way. With all your meetings now taking place virtually, diary management is key, and you can use it to manage others whom you work with. Where you have regular meetings scheduled, deliberately block out 5 to 10 minutes at the end of a 1-hour meeting, or 10 to 15 minutes for a 2-hour meeting. Get up and go for a walk, do some stretching, even lie down for a few minutes, and try to reset your mind for a brief moment. Additionally to this, where you have empty calendar space for future meetings, block 5 to 10 minutes out now on either side of the hour. Enhance your working space however you can. Make sure you've got fresh air and natural light. If possible, vary your workspace over the course of a day, maybe spending a few hours in one room, another few hours in a different room. Do something for yourself every day. Getting outside and going for a walk, or a bike ride, or a run is a great way of blocking off time just for you. You could also keep a very brief record over the course of a week to show how you've made time for yourself. Finally, don't feel guilty to shut down your computer early and log off. After all, you do it occasionally in the office if you needed to get away early for something, and there's no reason you can't do that at home too. Thanks a lot for watching. Check out my other videos related to remote working, and if you found this useful, please share. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.